There is a game called Counter-Strike Global Offensive and a game called Counter-Strike 2, but CSGO is not Counter-Strike 1 and CS2 is not CSGO 2 neither. Hi, I'm Flying the Sky Liberty. With the new era of Counter-Strike, I found a new issue in community. On Twitter and Bilibili and some other internet websites, some people call CSGO CS1 and CS2 CSGO 2. Some of you may thought, well, it doesn't matter. However, it does matter, at least for me. There are already some misunderstanding with the word CS1, such as this or this. At least on YouTube, when you search CS1, the result will show you those videos about the original Counter-Strike, and even some of the CSGO video. The title won't see CSGO as CS1. And when you're looking for CSGO 2, you will see most of the videos won't call it CSGO 2. All of them are CS2. So let's put this argument away for a while. Let me ask a couple of questions. First, we know there is a game called Battlefield 1. The previous one of this franchise was Battlefield Hardline. More previous was Battlefield 4, and the next one was Battlefield 5. So should we call BF1 as BF4, BF7, BFHL2? And second, GTA Vice City is one of the most popular GTA of the series. So should we call it GTA 4 nowadays? Obviously, you already have your answer of these questions. As you know, I am a Chinese and I speak Chinese in common, but this time I made this video in English. You know how serious this problem is. So the problem is, some people are mixing two different concepts into one, the Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. At this moment, we just back to that question. If you called CSGO CS1, what about 1.6 or we see original CS? It also suitable for Counter-Strike 2. CS2 is even not another CS franchise about the same global offensive. So CSGO 2 is ridiculous. So far we're talking about why it's wrong to call CSGO CS1 and CS2 CSGO 2. Now we're moving to something else but important for this. What's the relationship between CSGO and Counter-Strike 2? Back to 2004, there was a controversial game released called Counter-Strike Condition Zero. And what made it controversial was it was too similar as the original Counter-Strike. As a game, it was okay at that time, but for Counter-Strike, it's awful, it's a disaster, because it was published as the same year of Counter-Strike Source, even after Half-Life 2. But CSCZ actually not CS 1.7, and there was really some new stuff in game, such as new maps, rework maps, new characters, skins for both CT and T size, improvement of gameplay, and yes, the riot shield. So, CS2 is a new step of Counter-Strike, but the situation is similar as that time. CS2 for CSGO, just like CSCZ for original Counter-Strike. But on the last, they are still definitely two different games. CSGO will not become CS1 just because it was released before CS2, and CS2 is not CSGO 2 as the same reason. Just like you won't call CSCZ as CS2 or call original CS CSCZ1, right? Of course, there are also something different between these two couple. That point is skins. A significant reason some people call CS2 CSGO 2 is the skins, but I don't think so. The skins is a part of CSGO on the surface, it's right. But the truth is, skins are part of Steam items. We can treat them on Steam, just like other games collections on Steam. So, it's more linked with Steam, or you can say the money. And it is a no choices solution. If those skins are disappeared with CSGO or only available on a game without official update, competitions and servers, CS2, even Steam's future will become unpredictable. So let's forget about skins for a moment, just focus on games themselves. You will see, wow, this thing is really similar as CS and CSCZ near 2 decades ago. For these facts, just as I said, CSGO shouldn't count CS1 and neither CS2 as Counter-Strike Global Offensive 2. Before the end of this video, I must clarify 2 of my points of view. Number 1, I think it's okay to call CSGO or CS2 as Counter-Strike. The fact is, any of the CS franchise can be called as CS because it's a series. Just like Tomb Raider, Rainbow Six, Grand Theft Auto, blah blah blah. If it were not distinguished with this series. But when you are distinguished with another game from the same series, I just want to tell you, Rainbow Six Siege is not the same game as Rainbow Six Lockdown. Number 2, this does not mean that you can never call the series in numerical order. For example, the Code series has never been numbered again since Code 3, so that is fine. Or the Hitman series, when Hitman first came out, some people would call it Hitman 6, but when Hitman 2 came out, this name disappeared. But there are some that definitely cannot be numbered in order. For example, Battlefield 1 is not the original BF. The same is true for CSGO. CS1 is the original CS, so it cannot be used to call CSGO. At the same time, CS2 actually weakened the theme of Global Offensive a lot, and the name of the series is called CS rather than CSGO, so CS2 should not be called CSGO 2. On the last, the conclusion is that CSGO is not CS1 and CS2 is not CSGO 2. If you must call it in this way.
好。